Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the XP Zone. This is actually the first episode
The
that will
canon
be,
event.
the canon event. That will be the actual legitimate episode. The first one was just the announcement. This is the real deal. Today, I have a very special guest that I'm so excited that is here. He's one of my best bros, and we are gamers ourselves, sports fans. I mean, you can go on the thing. He's repping the Packers today. I don't have my Broncos gear on.
Man,
I should have done
Hey,
it.
we had a good weekend. We had a really good
I
weekend.
know both teams won. We had a Thursday night game. Smoked
Good
the
weekend.
Saints and
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying.
So we have my man Grayson Shirley here today, engaged to Brooke Leonard.
I
Wedding
am.
is in a month and a half, 2 months.
2 months on the day.
2 months on the day.
Yep, 2 months from today, I'll be a married man.
Dude, I'm so pumped. And so we're going to have a great little time chatting today. If you enjoy the episode, subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below if you want to see Grayson come back. And if he does, which he will, that's a spoiler. But maybe a topic you want to see based on how the episode goes. Be thinking on it as we go. So let's start with our friendship. In your own words, how would you describe like our friendship of how we became friends and then how we became such close friends?
I don't know. I think we probably first met at 7. I don't remember. I really don't remember the first time we actually met.
It was 747.
I think it was 747. The college ministry. And then it was really like kind of just like passive here and here.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going type thing.
It was the main thing was Keon.
Yeah, Keon Atkins.
Me and Keon were
Man, I love
friends.
that guy.
And Keon
I
like
love that guy.
really helped like impacted your life.
Yeah, I just realized I haven't texted him back from like 3 days ago.
What?
Sorry, Keon.
I have a
Yeah.
967-day streak with Mr. Keon. It's the only reason I have Snapchat still is because of Keon.
Right? But I don't know, man. It was definitely 747. I think the first time I would have actually like left and said like, "Hey, like I'm buddies with this dude," was after spring break retreat last 2 years ago.
My senior year one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, because it was I remember sitting on the couch at SBR the month or 2 months before you got married,
Yeah.
right? 2 months before
Yeah,
you
because
got
that was in
married.
March. I got married in May.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about it, and I think I remember one of my favorite memories is when, um, dude, I'm so blanking. I'm so blanking. No, because it was when, Sydney gave Brooke our wedding invite to
Yeah.
your wedding, and they got all excited and they were, doing their little girl thing, screaming, jumping up and hiding around. And I was like, man, when I give Ethan and Sydney their invite, like I expect that out of Ethan. Because Brooke is not giving it to him. I claim dibs on it.
And you did.
I did.
And we were like,
did. We did. We did exactly that. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember those conversations we had on the spring break couch.
Mm-hmm.
And spring break retreat is one of the best like trips. Were you there for the first Survivor one?
No, so I
You were
was
there
there
for the
for
second.
the last Survivor.
That one sucked.
Yeah. It was so bad. It was so bad.
I'm not even gonna lie, that one was terrible.
Yeah.
And like that was the number one thing because I was interning still.
Mhm.
And that was our number one thing was
Yeah.
like when we came in after we met after spring break retreat as like a review. And my number one question was just like, dude, like, how do we let this happen?
Yeah, the slip and slide
Oh my
pool
gosh.
tube thing.
Dude, I was ready to fight anybody.
I was gonna
ready to
win.
take on
I was gonna win.
I know. I was just like, because there was one moment like Sydney's like not breathing, and I'm seeing that, and I'm just like losing my mind. Like I'm just like hacking my fist
Yeah.
and they're like pulling people off, and then I get her out, and then I'm not even gonna lie, I can blank out in rage. I'm just like, dude, who wants it? Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Fight
And
everybody.
when she went to go get like calmed down and stuff, Jonathan said, "How about you go with her?" And he joked later, was like, "Yeah, you need to calm down too." But it was just like it wasn't the best setup, I
Yeah.
think. But it was worth a try because the first year was actually pretty good. It just the only issue with the first year was we didn't have enough to do once you got eliminated. So you got
Right.
eliminated first off the rip. They just got rid of all the guys because it was fun and easier for them. And then it just turned into now all the guys are just standing there watching and they're bored for the
Yeah.
next 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
The
girls
third year they
always calm.
prepared for that better, but then there were just some other issues with the challenges, and it really just wasn't the best thing. But then that last year, which is the one you're talking about, that I was there, dude, it was just a vibe from start to
Yeah.
finish. The cave trip,
Oh, that
the
was
burning of the flops.
fun. Man. Aaron's flip flops really never recovered either.
No,
Like he's had some good flip flops, but like there's none like those.
and then I'll never forget how we thought it'd be like some majestic burning of it, but it's just
It just smell like dead rubber. Yeah.
just a pile of rubber in the middle of the thing. But that was a good time, and I do remember us talking on the couch. We also bonded over our sports though, because
Yeah.
you are a avid football fan,
I
such
love
as
football.
myself. It's
I love
one of the
football.
best sports of all time.
One of. It is
It
the
is the best
greatest
sport of all time. I
It is
can't say
the
that
greatest
publicly
sport.
because I do coach basketball.
Oh, well, I can say it publicly.
You can say it
Football
publicly.
is the number one sport.
And your NFL team's the Packers, and it is
Mhm.
the Razorbacks for the college, right?
Yeah, they disappoint me. Man, I love the Razorbacks so much.
They
but
beat Tennessee 1 week, lose to LSU then after a bye.
they hurt my heart. At least the Packers are consistent.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how. I mean, think about me as a Broncos Auburn guy. I've had many dark years where they're bad at
Yeah.
the same time, and you just like you hate football season almost
Right.
because it's just disappointment. But right now the Broncos are doing all right. Auburn is not.
Mm-mm.
They are in the gutter.
Mm-mm.
But at least I got the Broncos doing okay.
Yeah. You know, I just realized, is it like a color thing with you? Do you just like the orange and yet or the whatever the
I mean,
blue and
maybe
yellow,
I like the
orange
blue
is?
and orange.
I don't know why
Orange
I'm
is like
saying
my
that.
favorite color.
Okay.
Orange or blue, I get.
There you go.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Wait, so I guess you like the new Broncos jerseys then?
Nah, they're it's taking some time.
Really? I
Like-
love them.
I think they look cool, but it's just like taking time for me to get used to it
Mm.
because I've been a fan for so long, and it was Elway's last 2 years in the '90s. I didn't watch; I wasn't born, but it was those 2 years where they switched to like the blue, orange, white combo
Right.
that they literally did until this
Yeah.
year. So like 20 plus years that it was the same jerseys, and it was just kind of weird not seeing them anymore. But I do like the new jerseys. It's just like I'm still getting used to it. I mean, dude,
Right.
imagine Green Bay.
That would be wild.
They
So,
can't.
like, well, like they did the whiteout this week. You know?
Oh,
Like
the all white.
I've never seen them not wear yellow helmets. So this
Oh, the
weekend,
helmets were white too.
yeah,
I haven't
the
seen that.
whiteout helmets, they whited out the stadium like Penn State style.
Dang,
was really
white
cool.
face
And-
mask.
Yeah, the Packers never do that. So like for the Packers to change something up,
Mm-hmm.
it's a big deal. You know, they don't change anything.
What would you do if they announced they were going to consider a jersey change? Freshen it up.
I wouldn't be against it, to be
I
honest
feel
with
like the Packer jersey though is iconic.
They are iconic, but like sometimes you need a little change, you know?
Maybe just like instead of changing, this is what I kind of wish the Broncos would have done. Instead of changing them completely, just adding more.
Yeah.
Bro, why can't we normalize what Oregon does?
So why aren't more teams like Oregon?
I know, like, bro, they
NFL, like everything.
they go into their equipment manager or their coach, whoever makes that decision. They go in there and it's like, looking in that closet. Let's go all black diamond wings. Like, I'm
Yeah,
okay,
right.
I'm down.
Right? It's like, have you ever seen their helmet wall?
Yeah,
Dude, their
that's
helmet
nasty.
wall is awesome. Yeah.
But football is special. You even consider coaching it someday.
Maybe. Yeah, I've thought about it. I love football that much. I don't know though. Kind of just praying about it, letting the Lord take me where He wants to go.
Yeah,
So
coaching is hard, but
Yeah.
very rewarding.
so I've heard. I do know a coach or two.
You're sitting with one right now. I should just do a coaching podcast talking about all my amazing adventures I've had in my year.
Yeah. Your year of experience.
But so we've talked about the friendship. We are tough as nails together.
Through thick and
I'll
thin.
take us two against anyone.
I mean, me too.
But we also have a live crew that we have together.
We do.
So if anybody's watching this and you're in the Jonesboro area, Central Baptist Church, 9:30, you can come upstairs, hang out with me, Grayson, our ladies, and a bunch of other awesome, cool people.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me about it sometime.
It's pretty fun.
You remember Central used to have like that kind of thing? Like they had those like help shirts, like ask me for
Dude,
help. Was that predating you?
That might be before my time.
They used to have like these shirts, or someone might remember, but it was like, ask me about it, or ask me about him, like him, and it was like capital H, like meaning Jesus, like ask me about him. And I'm like, even me as a Christian, I'm like, who?
Yeah, ask me about
Who's the
who?
shirt about? Jesus. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
But you know, they used to have it. Maybe we should have something like that for us.
Yeah. Well, it's like, you know, the Jensen I have good news stickers.
Yeah.
Little smiley face. kind of that same concept, you know.
Where'd you go for ginseng again?
I went to Utah.
How long?
Yeah,
How was that?
dude, it was awesome. So me and my roommates at the time, and a couple other girls from 747, we all went to like just south of Salt Lake City, a city called Vineyard, and we're a part of planting the first evangelical church in the city. So it was really cool. We had a great time. Learned a lot, grew a lot, got to share the gospel like every day, multiple times.
Yeah,
So
that would be
it
crazy.
was hard for sure, but tons of growth, dude. It was the Lord's moving over there, and they got some great pastors. So had a really good time. Really enjoyed it for sure.
And then they took Megan.
And then they took me.
Oh, me.
Yep.
We miss you, me.
Yep. Come
But
back,
I'm
me.
sure you're actually thoroughly enjoying it. I would personally, I would love to live there landscape wise. It looks
Dude, it's
beautiful,
beautiful.
in Utah.
It is so pretty. Like, have you ever seen they posted the other day on like all CFB or whatever, one of those college football Instagram pages. They
Yeah.
were talking, they took a picture from inside Provo,
Yeah,
the BYU
I
stadium.
did see that.
The
The mountains
snow-capped
in the background,
mountains.
snow cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's like when we got there, the snow was almost gone. So like we only got to see snow on the tips of the mountains for a couple weeks or so, and then it was just, desert mountain. But dude, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, there's a gaming organization based out of Utah, Salt Lake.
I did not know that.
Space Station Gaming.
Space Station. What a perfect naming.
I know they're pretty. They're pretty cool. Their Halo team actually just won the world championship.
Really?
I'm a huge Halo guy, and I've even tried to play like professionally. Was
Yeah.
not good enough.
Yeah.
But I watched because the one of my favorite Call of Duty players ever was this guy named Formal, and anyone watching the podcast, they're gonna probably be like mind blown that I'm potentially like introducing you to Formal. Like this guy is like literally the Tom Brady of
I
esports.
don't. So like, man, I love gaming, but like, I've never
never
been a
got into
big.
esports.
I've never been a big esports guy.
That's fair, and that's what's kind of cool is though is like you can have that distinction.
Yeah.
Like you can enjoy gaming and esports separately, or one and not the other. I know people that enjoy watching esports, keeping up with it, cheering for their teams, and like don't even play the game that they watch.
Yeah. It was like when I was a kid, my dad used to dog on me so bad. He'd be like, "Why the heck are you inside, playing a hunting game when you can go hunting outside with real deer?" I was like, "Dad, it's not as fun as hunting my fake deer on TV."
You can't hunt this type of bear right
Yeah,
here.
I want to see you kill a deer this big,
Yeah.
Dad.
Well, yeah, it's something that's cool with gaming, and that's kind of like I guess the theme of the podcast too.
Mhm.
Just talking about gaming and just how awesome it is in my perspective, and bringing on people who enjoy it. We are going to have some people in the future who may not have that big of an experience with gaming, and I'm very excited. I kind of want to have like a moment of introducing them to like certain aspects of gaming that I think
Right.
they might would enjoy. But talk about your gaming. Who are you as a gamer, first of all? Like you say you're a gamer, which is fair,
Yeah.
but that can mean 100 different things for a lot of different people. So how would you describe your gaming hobby?
So when I was younger, it was a lot of competitive shooters. Like I loved Call of Duty. Like the first game I ever played was Call of Duty World at War.
Yeah.
I was like 7 playing it on my dad's PlayStation 2 or play his PS3, whatever. But I loved Call of Duty World at War. It was my first video game. So I played a lot of the Call of Duties. I haven't played much recently though. I think the last one I actually really played was Modern Warfare 2 probably. And like I skipped all the games in between like the original Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and then all the way up to the new Modern Warfare. Like I didn't play Call of Duty.
Wait, so you
The
haven't played since the OG Modern Warfare 2?
I mean, I played the OG Modern Warfare 2. The last
Or you mean like the most recent Modern Warfare 2?
Right. Well, the new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played it for a little bit. I played a lot of the most recent Modern Warfare, like the Modern Warfare 1. Like
A lot of people did that.
I love
COVID
that
year.
one. Yeah,
that
that
was
was
the prime
fun.
time to play it.
Yeah, but before that, it was like I think Black Ops 2 and I played a little bit of Black Ops 3. Black Ops 2 was the last one I actually like played really consistently.
That's the greatest one there ever was.
Oh, it was so good, so good.
Amazing.
You see, I just learned the other day because me and my buddy Zero, Zero.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
loves Zero.
That's
Shout
a
out
guy I
Zero.
need to get on this podcast.
Yeah, he'd be fun. But just get him on here and let him rant about them changing zombies. Because we were on there, we were gonna play some zombies and come to find out it's not the real zombie. Like you can't play.
You're talking about the most recent game?
Yeah, like we just wanted
Yeah.
to play some like Transit or something, and you can't play that in the new Black Ops, and it threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
not
dude, that's kind of been one of the things like in Call of Duty is because I didn't start playing Call of Duty until Call of Duty Ghost, which was the one that followed Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
But as soon as I started playing it, all my friends that played it were like, okay, but like, how are you not playing Black Ops 2? Because Black Ops 2 surpassed Ghost. It was still better
Right.
than Ghost, even when Ghost came out.
Right.
So I bought Black Ops 2 and played it so much. But then Black Ops or Advanced Warfare came out. I played a lot of that. But ever since that Black Ops 2 Ghost range, I've bought every single Call of Duty that's ever come out and thoroughly played it every single year.
Yeah.
Sometimes in different ways. I'd play it. I like focus more on different things at different times. But it's been still one of the most iconic games. Seems it's for both
Yeah,
of
it's
us,
great,
but it's
dude. It was so
falling
good.
off the edge right now. It's not the same.
Yeah, I miss it, dude. Like, I am super glad though that the new one is gonna be on Game Pass.
I know.
So I play on Xbox, so the fact that it's on Game Pass means I don't have to actually
Money,
buy
money,
it.
money.
Because like I couldn't justify like paying
$70.
$70 to play a game that, I have 15 of the same game. You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah.
And I won't play it for very long anyway because I don't have enough time to sit there and grind all the camos like I like to do. But like the fact that it's gonna be, for free or not for free, but like included in my Xbox subscription, I'm gonna play it quite a bit. Hopefully.
Let me throw you a curveball here.
Okay, let me hear it.
And so we have like some notes, but this is not on the thing. But I really actually kind of want to hear what you think about this. So me and my buddies were talking about just last night how this like subscription based for a lot. I mean, Game Pass is a good example.
Mhm.
EA Play is one. There's like a couple different other ones you
I got
have,
both. Yeah.
but some people that I was playing with view it as, and I'm kind of neutral on it. I don't know how to feel because like you don't technically have ownership of the game.
Mhm.
You're just renting it, but then as soon as that subscription's gone, all those games are gone. You don't have access
Right.
to them anymore. But at the same time, I want 5 new games in the span of 1 month. They're all on Game Pass. That's $10, $12, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
Compared to over $300. So, what are your take on the subscriptions that allow you to play games?
Honestly, I love it though, cause like think about it, right? How many games do you truly play for longer than 6 months?
Not many.
Exactly.
One of
Like
them we're gonna talk
there is
about
one.
later.
There is one eternal game.
But
but,
on a majority,
yeah.
not often.
Yeah, like I don't know, like all the Call of Duties, for example. Like when's the last time you went back and played Ghost? You know,
It
when's
has
the
been
last time you
years
played Modern Warfare 2?
since it was right before Modern Warfare 3 came out.
Exactly. Like all these games that like, you paid $60 to get,
It's done.
to play. Like what? That's $10 a month.
Yeah.
You play it for what? 4, 5, 6 months. $10 a month. You get out of it. Not to
That's
mention what you
true.
drop on DLC packs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like, but now you pay $20 a month for a subscription, and then you can play all kinds of games whenever you want. Like I have the EA Play, so now I can play Battlefront, any Battlefield I want. I'm a big Battlefield guy. I love Battlefield.
Those games are awesome.
Battlefield 4 is the best
I-
second
I was just
best
gonna say.
shooter of all time behind Black Ops 2.
Dude, like
I would argue that with
the
anybody.
destruction that you could put in that game,
Dude,
the detail was
yeah.
amazing.
Dude, I remember being a kid and like watching the sniping on YouTube, and I was like, "Mom, I gotta get this game, Mom." Yeah.
I got a video I got to show you later though
Yeah.
about Battlefield 4.
Okay.
Since I know you like it. It was
I
like
love it, dude.
It was like insane. You know that meme where it's like that guy in the military helmet? He's just like stunned, and it's like that
Yeah.
slow. It was I forgot the name of the map, but that bunker map where you have like that tunnel of death.
Operation Locker.
Operation
Yeah.
Locker, bro.
Yeah.
It was a clip of Operation
Dude,
Locker,
it's
just
so
like
good.
grenade,
It's so
shoot some,
good.
back off, and it's just like slowly turning into that guy's face of just like.
Bro,
It was perfect.
I used to play Locker, and I'd get a sniper because snipers are one-shot kill.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you hit them for the most part. I'd play Locker.
That's
I'd
broken.
put an ACOG on my sniper, and dude, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Sometimes me and my friends, wouldn't even be doing anything productive at that hallway, that
Just
specific
throwing grenades.
tunnel.
Yeah.
Just throwing crap and shooting.
Yeah,
It's like,
literally.
open it.
Yeah.
But they're doing the same thing.
Everybody, it's
Whoever
chaos.
whoever ignored the tunnel and just went around and
Mm-hmm.
actually played objective, you were gonna win.
Yeah, but then
That's not
you try to
fun.
go on the outside, and you're gonna get sniped.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
you're
You
just
got that
bobbing
one
and weaving,
guy.
dolphin diving, trying not to. Yeah.
There's always that one guy who's just like sitting outside with a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna sit here. You know, I see 2 people the whole game.
It was me. I was that guy. I was that guy. Yeah.
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
But I like the Game Pass stuff. I think hearing in that kind of explanation actually makes it even better, because a lot of people, I valued the disc era, of, like,
Right.
having the game,
Yeah.
and being able to,
Take
you
it
know,
for
I've got my old
themselves.
Xbox One right there. I've been looking
Mhm.
at like throwback games, and I literally can put in any of them play it. However, I'm not, and so it's
Right.
like it's still just sitting there. But then, for example, like I was looking at Game Pass because I have not bought at this moment. I've not bought Black Ops 6 yet, but I'm gonna buy Game Pass. And dude, then I saw they got the Indiana Jones game coming straight to Game Pass.
There's an Indiana Jones game coming out?
Yeah, it looks good.
Wow. Dude, all right. Have you seen the new ads for the Quiet Place game that came out the other
Yes.
day?
I need to play it.
Bro, I was looking on it. I wish so badly that it was multiplayer.
I know.
I don't play a lot of
Imagine,
single
like,
player
you start
games, but, like,
like messing with your friends and making them
dude,
jump.
dude, I would, yeah, just screaming in your buddy's mic just to get him killed. Because you know it picks up sound from your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one game I played called Don't Scream that was like that, but it was like indie game. It wasn't like
Yeah.
truly developed.
Mhm.
Not a lot of money was put into, and it was kind of like dumb. Like it was either like it was like way too soft to where I could, and it wouldn't count it, or I could literally go, and it just killed me.
Yeah.
So like it was a little too sensitive, but Quiet Place probably put a lot of time into making this
Yeah.
look good. I've been seeing some people play it.
Dude, I don't remember who I was watching.
Like,
I just be like watching clips and stuff on Instagram. But
those beasts are terrifying in the
dude,
Quiet
they're
Place.
so freaky. Have you seen the movies?
I've seen the first two and loved them, and I saw the third one, that like prequel.
So I haven't seen the new one. I want to though.
It's if you like enjoy the Quiet Place world, it's pretty good. But in my opinion, like it really adds nothing to the first.
Yeah,
two
it's a whole
stories.
different storyline, right?
Yeah, which is not
Yeah.
wrong if you're all right with that, because if you just love seeing those aliens like go, you see it. They are
Yeah.
going. It's like, oh my gosh, that's terrifying. It's intense.
hmm
All those movies so intense from start to finish.
Yeah,
But they're pretty good. John Krasinski does a good job with them.
he's so good.
Our boy Jim's making horror movies and they're good.
Yeah, right, right. I never really watched The Office, but
And I'm not one of those like bandwagoners where I'm like, it's the greatest sitcom of all time. Because I have a lot of others I've enjoyed.
yeah,
But it is a pretty good sitcom.
yeah. Friends was my thing.
I like Friends.
Controversial topic. Friends is better than The Office. I stand by it.
I can support it. I don't really think I have a preference. Like Sydney, if you ask her, she'd probably say New Girl's her favorite.
I've never watched New Girl before.
It's pretty funny. I actually think you'd like New Girl. I'm not gonna say like I'm not recommending it with an angle of like, oh, it's better than Friends. But like I think you would like it.
Okay, I might have to try it. May have to
Sydney
try it.
always says I have days where I wake up as one character, Schmidt or Nick.
Okay.
They're two goofballs. And
Yeah.
she says, sometimes I hear a little Schmidt in you. Today you sound like Nick. And like she'll always like
Yeah.
reference and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should check it out with Brooks. Wait till you're married. Watch it together. That's like the
Okay.
best thing. Watching shows
Yeah.
with your spouse.
I mean, we watch Friends together. You know, we're dating still, but
That's true. I mean, I guess the only difference of that would just be maybe sometimes when you watch it.
yeah,
You know,
late night.
I guess that's fair. That's just one thing we enjoy doing is watching shit. Like right now, this current time, we're watching Modern Family.
Okay,
It's pretty fun.
I've heard of that. I've never watched that either.
It's actually like pretty funny and it promotes like it has like some slight agenda stuff, but it's one of those like shows I can respect because nobody escapes getting made fun of. Everybody
what I'm
gets
talking
called
about.
out.
Yeah.
And it's also like doing that, but like not the same humor. Because like some shows like South Park do that.
South Park,
Everybody's catching a stray.
dude.
But also you never know what you're gonna
Yeah.
hear, what they're gonna say. To where
It's
this
so
one does
vulgar,
that
but it's so
but
funny.
TV way, like for the clean TV
Yeah.
side of things.
Yeah,
South Park, man, everybody's catching a stray.
yeah.
Nobody's safe.
Mm.
But so when we were talking about Call of Duty, we mentioned there is the holy game.
Yeah.
Would you
The
say
game.
off the rib that this might be one of your favorite games of all time? Top three?
Oh, 100% top 3.
Who would be two and one if it's not the 2 and 1?
So like, I don't know. I feel like you can't just put it in that category. You know what I'm saying?
You think it
Like I
needs
can't
its
just
own
say
category?
favorite. Like I gotta say like
Favorite
favorite for a single like short period of time. My favorite game is probably Battlefield 4. To be honest with you,
Nah,
like favorite for a period of time, like most fun I've ever had playing games, Battlefield 4. For that period of time, but like over the long haul, like since I was literally in elementary school, Minecraft. There's always at least like 2 months out of the year I'm having a blast playing Minecraft. You know what I'm saying?
we might be starting it.
Oh yeah, we
Tonight.
absolutely, yeah. We are starting it tonight. you
We
know?
are. Let's sit
But-
right there and play it.
Right, but I know, like over the long haul, probably Ark Survival Evolved, the dinosaur game, is
That
up
one's
there.
pretty good.
It's up there. It's I think it's my second most played game behind Minecraft. I really like survival games,
Yeah,
like survival sandbox,
those are fun,
creative games.
especially the ones
Um,
like all the ones you've mentioned. You have Ark and Minecraft specifically the survival. You can play with your
yeah,
friends,
yeah, I
which
love
really
that
make it
too.
better.
You know what game I really wish was on Xbox?
What?
The Forest. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, is it on just computer and PlayStation?
Mm-hmm. It's PlayStation exclusive, PC, PlayStation. It's like one
Huh.
of the few games
I didn't
Xbox
know it
doesn't
wasn't on
get.
Xbox.
Dude,
They made a
I've
second
wanted
one.
it for so long. I've wanted it for so long, but I refuse to buy a PlayStation.
Is it like you just don't want to spend the money for it? Or you like are boycotting
Oh, I'm
PlayStation?
an Xbox guy. I am an Xbox guy.
You're loyal, dude.
Yep. I had PlayStation 3, and then I truly believe PlayStation 3 was the best console at the time. But ever since then, Xbox. And I don't have the money for, or want
Yeah.
to, for a computer, really.
I personally
More
like
of a
the
casual
360. I
gamer.
think more than the three.
Yeah. The 360 was great.
They were
I
that
had
was just peak
360 too.
era.
Yeah.
Because at the same time you got a Wii. Or
I did
Wii's
have
were
Wii.
elite.
Yeah.
And a
Me and
good. If you like Nintendo that much, like you gotta. I'm a Nintendo guy. I'm an all guy.
hmm
But like I had a Wii and a DS. I literally played my
Yeah.
DS on our trip that we just took.
Oh, bro, you know how I said Battlefield 4? I gotta take that back. The most fun I've ever had. I wasn't even considering the DS, dude. The most fun I've ever had playing games was Fossil Fighters on the DS.
You played Fossil Fighters?
Fossil Fighters was so much fun.
Dude, I love that game.
I loved it.
I have to confess to you something.
Tell me,
I sold it a year ago for
damn,
$180.
it's worth that much now,
I think. I mean, I sold it to that guy.
dude. So I remember vividly one like me and my sister didn't fight very often, but the most mad I've ever been at my sister, I had just got the T-Rex, like the orange T-Rex is getting like fiery.
Yeah.
The T-Rex when you finally get it. I just got it like the day before. Been grinding. It was the hardest I'd ever played a game. My little second grade self. And the next day, my sister gets my DS, wants to play,
No.
overrides my save, deletes everything. I was so mad. I was so
Dude.
mad.
People do that, man.
Yeah. Me and my cousin JD used to play. Bro, I go in there, mine the fossils.
Bro,
It
here
was
it
so
is.
cool. Yeah.
This is the greatest
That's the
game of
T-Rex
all
I'm
time.
talking about. That's the T-Rex I'm talking about. Took me forever to get it. And then it took me forever to get it back.
Here, we're gonna try this on the podcast right here, right now. Oh, that's on the wrong screen. This will be This will be one of my edits.
Well, it's like, dude,
Let's
I
get it
never
on
played
here.
Pokemon. But like, everybody, like, when they think about games like this, they think of Pokemon. Not me, dude. Fossil Fighters was the game.
I mean, yeah, here we go. So yeah, Fossil Fighters is an OD. I mean, I played. Is that real? Oh, game idea. If I say
so
you say there's a Fossil Fighters for the Switch, I'll buy it tomorrow.
dude, I've looked so many times to see if they'll like
Make another.
put out a new one on mobile or Xbox or something.
I didn't play this one. Did
No,
you play Champions?
a little bit. I mostly played the original.
I didn't play that one,
Yeah,
but apparently that's what it started to look like.
yeah,
But I mean, that's not it, man.
bro, it was so good.
Look at that.
I don't know what Drake's talking about.
Dude, like anyway, it was, like the idea of like finding the foss, that's iconic right there.
Bro.
That is an iconic image.
Bro, the little Nikes. You remember the
Oh, I
Nikes?
know, yeah.
Bro, I love that little guy.
These suckers could fight.
He was a little punk.
I mean, this was like such an iconic game.
Yeah.
And like the battling, like, dude,
So good.
I got to get my hands back on this. How much is
Me
it?
too.
I might rebuy it. I've been on like this kick of collecting like old games
Yeah.
and like seeing if I could buy it. Let's go to Amazon and just see what we find. Yeah, I mean,
Dang.
apparently you can get a pre-owned GameStop. Yeah, this ain't gonna be.
Bro, I need to go find mine. It's got to be at home somewhere unless my
Shut
mom just
up.
got rid of it.
Is this actually true? Can I get a pre-owned Fossil Fighters for $27 or $30? I will do it tonight after we get done. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine me and you just playing Fossil Fighters together?
Do you need a DS?
So I have one at home, I think. It's all the way back in my hometown, though.
Want one to borrow if you get impulsive? I'm not gonna lie. Like I told you, I've been on this kick of like collecting old stuff.
Yeah.
I've been buying and collecting old Pokemon games, which I heard you haven't played Pokemon Common. I'm a big Pokemon
I've never played
fan.
Pokemon.
It's pretty
Never.
fun. I mean, it's like Fossil Fighters,
Mhm.
just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But
Like, I love the concept, dude. I'm such a collector.
yeah,
like,
I mean,
I
that's
collect-
how it is in the game.
I collect jerseys. I literally collect fossils. Like, I have a fossil collection. So, like, it's like this kind of game is right up my alley, you know?
Yeah,
But
it's 100% like a game I think you might could try out. And honestly, if you ever wanted to, and you didn't want to go all the way back home and get your DS, I got a DS you can use, and I got a game you can play.
okay,
Because I have been on a journey collecting all the old Pokemon games that were like some of the best ever. Like if you have a Switch, there's some, but they're not like the old days.
yeah,
And I mean, I have two. I'm on the hunt for the third, but I have of the Holy Trinity Pokemon games I consider some of the three best ever: Heart Gold or Soul Silver, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Emerald. I have Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Soul Silver.
so you just need Emerald.
I need Emerald. And Pokemon went on this stint where it was all a money scheme, but they did it and it worked. But they would release two games, and then like a year and a half, 2 years later, they would release a third game where it's those two combined into one.
Ah, smart.
And so like
Dirty but smart.
they started it with Ruby and Sapphire, and it was this: you can get this Pokemon on the box and get this Pokemon on the box. And then a couple years later, I really don't know the exact time, they came out with Emerald, which is a different legendary Pokemon, but you can also get the other two.
Yeah, you
in
just
that
gotta go
game.
find them. Fight
And
them,
then
whatever.
and that's why it's considered one of the best. It's like taking the best of these two and then making it better.
Yeah.
Well, then they did Diamond and Pearl. Those games sucked, and everybody was actually like kind of disappointed, thinking like this might be a bad time for Pokemon. They took all the good, put it into Platinum, in terms of fixing everything that was also bad from Diamond and Pearl, fixed it in Platinum. It's one of the greatest games of all time. I can't let you play it right now because I am actively playing through it right now.
Yeah.
But it is literally like, and the stories are so good. Pokemon Black, White. They didn't do a triple for that one. They did there's a fly right there. They did a Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. Some people think Black 2 and White 2 are better than Black and White. I'm on the fence that they're about the same. But these games have a pretty good story. And then you're collecting the Pokemon.
Yeah.
You have like a Pokédex which can register every single one that's in the game, and you're trying to just fill it out.
Yeah, fill out your deck.
That's something where if you're like, so some people like Sydney are like, but I can't really just play if there's not a purpose. I'm like, there's a purpose if you want to fill that Pokédex.
Yeah.
And so I'll let you try it sometime.
I might have to.
It's pretty fun. If you like Fossil Fighters, you will definitely like
Dude, I love Fossil Fighters.
Pokemon. I feel like Pokemon was like the foundation of it. Now, I remember growing up in a time where people were like skeptical of it because it has the word evolve
Yeah, dude.
and stuff. They're like, it's
Evolve
evolving.
was a bad word. Yeah.
But like, it's also complete fiction
Yeah.
based out of Japan. I mean, they don't care. And that's
Yeah.
they're not trying to do some secret motive here.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I was just playing last night on the couch before I went to bed, so I can let you borrow one. And then I can let you borrow the DS if you buy a Fossil Fighters game.
I might just go get it from home next time I go home.
So you have Fossil Fighters at home.
I think so. I think
You
so.
need to check it
Now
out.
my mom might have gotten rid of it, but like I'll go. Like my little sister has a Nintendo Switch. I think she has my DS and stuff. I'll go raid her cabinet and see if I can steal it
See
back.
what you got.
I had a little white DS. I think it was the second gen. Like it was one of the newer ones.
Is it the? Trust me, I'm a nerd here. They had a DS Lite.
No.
They had a DS, which had like both sides.
3DS? It was into
3DS?
Yeah. So I had a 3DS that I played on. I also had like a little red one. Dude, those things are so resilient. I remember me and my dad. I was with my dad and my uncle, and I dropped it, and it broke in half. I had like a screen on one, like two screens separated, and my dad just taped it back together, little duct tape, and my DS still worked.
That's insane.
Yeah, all that was left when it broke was a couple wires. All I did was duct tape it. It would go out every once in a while if I had it at the wrong angle, but other than that, it worked. It worked.
And they like, it was honestly, that's peak era gaming in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because not only was it durable, but like think about this. I'm not a conspiracy theorist to the most part, but I do agree that like our iPhones, for example, or even just modern phones, they make them in a way where give it 4 years.
They deteriorate.
That sucker's
Battery life dies. And,
I can literally go into my drawer right now or grab one of my old DSs, or some of them are actually older models, but I looked them up and their serial number. They were still made at a later date. I got a DSi that was literally formed in 2008, right in my room. Played it last night in bed, and it works perfect.
Heck
I
yeah.
mean, no issue. Good battery life. I can go weeks without charging it, and it's fine. And it's
Bro.
like awesome.
You want to talk a throwback? Did you ever have a leapfrog?
Yes.
Bro.
You know what a leapfrog
Dude,
is?
I played Diego on the leapfrog. Bro, yes. Go Diego, go on the leapfrog.
You had that little
Heck
like pencil that was attached to
Yeah,
the wire, and you clip it on.
I had a
the-
little green one. My sister had a little purple one. Yeah.
Dude, I did it. I did have a leapfrog. Wow, I had like You're just like flooding my brain with a bunch of
Yeah.
nostalgic memories.
Yeah.
I had a Go Diego game. I feel like I had a Cars game.
I don't
You
think I
ever hear
played
of
a
a Cars
Cars game.
game?
I don't think so.
Let me pull this up too. Let me pull up another one. I
Just
mean,
look up Leapfrog.
oh, I missed the A. Leapfrog games. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Oh, a Leapster.
That's what I had.
So it was a Leapster.
Oh,
We were
okay.
saying it wrong, I guess. But
Like, Leapfrog's the company, I guess.
oh yeah,
Or
Leapfrog.
Leapster's the company, maybe.
Leapster. One of those is, I guess. But I remember that game because you had to go and like collect the carrots.
Yeah, I don't remember that game.
Bro, we're doing math. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why our generations.
Wait, click on that one. Click on that one.
Right here.
Yeah, no, to the left.
Oops.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, that one. That's the one I had.
Really?
Yep.
So the stylus
The
at the
A.
bottom.
Yep. Yeah, that's the exact
big
one I
A,
had.
the B.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care what people say. If your game didn't work, taking it out.
Yeah, every
putting it
time.
back in.
Every time.
It would work. I mean, look at all these different The Incredibles. I had that Cars game. There's a Star Wars game, another Cars, Up.
Oh. No, I played this on the DS. Maybe. Did you ever play the Wally game?
I knew about it. I never played it.
Dude, I love the Wally game.
Yeah, this is when they started falling apart.
Mhm.
Leapster 2, come on.
Yeah.
Don't even know what
Forget
that
that,
is.
dude. I don't even know what that is.
That's what we're talking about.
My sister had the one like Tinkerbell, I think. Maybe
Really?
not. It was similar, something like that.
You put your styles back there.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I had the Art Adventure. Like
Never
that
played that
crayon
one.
guy. I guess they're still making some to a degree.
That's wild. Wait, Leap Pad? They turned into Leap Pad?
Yeah, I guess they did. Do you know about LeapPad?
It sounds familiar. Like I think some of the schools use it.
Probably.
I think it's an educational thing now.
Dude, this is crazy. You opened up something I
Wait,
had not
bro.
thought about in forever.
Click the one on the left. That was the setup me and my sister had.
Okay, so she had
Yeah.
the same one, just pink.
Yeah, she had the pink and purple one, and I had the. I don't know. It was
My
something
brother,
like that, you know.
my little brother got one of these newer ones because I remember when he started getting the games that looked like this.
Yeah.
Like they had that little flap in the front.
Look, there's Dora.
But I was like, dude, the blue cartridge
Uh huh.
with the picture, that's what he wanted.
Bro, did you ever play the? This is random. It was a mobile game, but it was like the animal hair salon game. Like you had animals like running a
Yeah.
hair salon.
I did.
Dude, we used to play that with my aunt. Dude.
That one was like, and you could like, is that the one that also had like some humans you could do? Am I thinking crazy?
I think so. Like
I
your
did
customers,
Santa's
your
beard
customers
one
were
time.
people.
That's what I think I did. Santa's beard.
Really?
I could be thinking about a different one, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying
Maybe.
what I'm talking about might be different.
Maybe.
But I do remember I played that and I played Webkins.
I only had one Webkin. I didn't play very much.
You're
I had a
pure.
buddy who played it a lot, but my mom refused to buy me all the toys I wanted to play for it.
My
She was like,
thing-
"No, I'm not buying you 1,500 stuffed animals."
I just like that online era. That's like the
Yeah.
beginning of online gaming.
It really was, yeah.
Or I guess for like in a
Like-
kid's sense.
Rest in peace, Club Penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. Was like played Webkins, but my parents didn't want to buy. My cousin played it, but my parents didn't want to like always have to buy a pet for me to have it in the game.
That's exactly
So
how
I
it
started
was.
playing Club Penguin because you could, bro. I grew up on Club Penguin. Like
Bro.
I actually physically did. Like
Yeah.
I made friends. We became friends. This might sound crazy, but like you feel like you met your first love on Club Penguin too. That person's looking at me across the
Yeah.
diner. That penguin.
Dude, I never I never really got to play Club Penguin.
was
Because my mom
amazing.
refused to pay for the subscription, so I couldn't, But I wasn't lacking or anything. I just played Minecraft. But
I played Club Penguin and had parents gift me. Like I had family members gift me a subscription. My aunt literally bought me a year subscription to Club Penguin one time
Yeah.
for Christmas, and I played all year long.
my mom would my parents really never wanted me to play the games like you could communicate with people online. Like,
Yeah,
obviously,
that's fair.
like the kid thing,
I had to urge my
parents'
parents to
discretion.
let me.
parents' discretion type thing. Like I didn't get a headset until probably 5th or 6th grade, and I wasn't even then I wasn't allowed to talk to anybody on the mic unless it was my buddies,
Yeah,
like from school. So
which I mean, honestly though, that's good for a parent to have that kind of involvement. Like we
Oh,
look
yeah.
back at the time and probably were like, "Come on, mom," but
Yeah.
like that kind of care, I feel like we need more of
yeah.
that.
No, that rule's applying to my kids. I can tell you
I
that.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, now I can get on right now. Modern Warfare 3, go to public lobby, and probably get cussed out by an 8-year-old.
Dude, I'm so glad I wasn't in those Black Ops 2 lobbies.
Oh, I was.
Like, I loved them. Like, they're so funny now. And like once you get in middle school or whatever, and you're like, want to be rebellious, obviously I was involved with them,
Yeah,
but like
it was
when I was
insane.
really little, like I didn't experience Black Ops 2 lobbies. For me, it was like Battlefield 4
Actually,
lobbies,
Battlefield 4 levels were pretty tough too.
especially on Locker, especially
Get
on Locker.
down this
Yeah,
tunnel right
yeah.
now.
And like,
Heal, revive me.
me and my friends used to pretend we were like actual like military,
He's barking out
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I need
yeah,
reinforcements.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about the game we've been kind of dancing around talking about.
Okay, let's do it.
It's Minecraft,
The game.
one of the greatest games of all time. Why, in your opinion, your words, why is this game everlasting?
Because it's always evolving.
That's true.
Like it's always the same. It is so consistent. Like someone who played Minecraft 5 years ago can get on and play Minecraft right now and feel, the same with it. There's gonna be some new fun things
Yeah.
because they're always adding something,
But they're
always
not always
changing.
like major
But
things
like
that like
it,
change the whole thing.
the core of Minecraft never changes. So like it's consistent to what it always has been. Like they never lost the what Minecraft is in
Yeah.
the changing, but at the same time they've added things to make it more customizable, more fun. And that's the thing about Minecraft is like when you get bored and you finish this project, like there's 15 other projects you can go do.
Yeah.
Like you can never like there's not an end to it.
I know. You literally can set goals.
Yeah.
And I mean, but like I do agree with you on the foundation. I mean, what's the first thing you do in a survival world? You got to punch a tree.
Yeah, punch tree.
That has not changed.
Beat up
Now,
a sheep.
Yeah, you got to
Mhm.
get a sheep. You got to get a bed.
Yep.
Got to get some food.
Yep.
And
Raid a
but
village.
even still, like that's even why it's been so great with your friends because like you can sign jobs and you get to do what you like to do.
Yeah.
I was always the miner. Like, bro, give me enough wood to have sticks, get some torches, give me a stone pick, crafting table. You're not gonna see me for like the next 3 or 4 Minecraft days.
Yeah.
Like I'm just in the caves, racking up iron, getting some diamonds, to where I could then come up if I was playing with a certain group of friends, and we already got a house, we already
Yeah.
got a farm, already made.
Dude, that's how we're gonna be. Cause like I'm a builder, bro.
Let's see if we can get a couple of other guys, and we'll
Okay.
all like assign ourselves like this is our job.
I bet Zero would play pretty easily. I know Childers plays. Actually, I think Zero already has a realm. Maybe we can just hop on his realm.
Yeah, that'd be very helpful. What do you
'cause
think Pouch is doing?
Pausch will play.
He's a grinder.
I'm sure Gup and some of the other guys would hop
When
on.
we played on
every
that
now and
one
then.
server, that was amazing. You could always argue this is something me and my friends did. Let's throw this idea out real quick. We don't have to go too crazy on it. But I had a realm. Me and my friends loved it.
Right.
And I turned it off because we stopped playing on it back in high school. Then first year of college, that kick hit, and we decided we're
The
gonna play.
2 week Minecraft.
I
phase.
reactivated the
Yeah.
exact same realm, but we put everything in the chest. And I went to creative I had a clean source, had witnesses over my shoulder.
Right.
Nothing did. But I went to creative, and I went and we destroyed all the beds, and we like did one of the coding where you can reset the world spawn and reset the world spawn somewhere else. Like I went so far away. Like literally sitting there flying like for maybe like 8 minutes straight, just not doing anything but flying straight in one direction. And I set the world spawn there. I think that's how we did it. Or we just brought everyone there and then we all put a bed right in the singular spot in like a safe place. To where it's like that's technically our spawn until you put a new bed.
Right.
And we started from scratch. Whole new area, all new resources, but we still had it there. And the joke was when I did it, I had to have someone over my shoulder. We did it random, got to a spot. I did not know how to get back to where we were. And the goal was you played, but also if you wanted to take the daring adventure to go find
Yeah.
what we did, you could. But good luck.
Yeah. You didn't have coordinates on?
We just did a couple. I'm not going to act like we overthought it out that much.
Yeah.
I think we were just stupid.
Yeah, right. Just ran.
Nobody
Yeah.
looked.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody looked at the coordinates before we left. I know I didn't. I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm just going to go, man.
Dude, I'm that guy. Like I got so many notes on my phone of like coordinates, like villager at y equals negative, whatever. I'm that guy.
I feel like I did that when we last played that
Yeah.
realm. Because I had to go off.
Dude, my buddies and I used to play like war realms where like we'd all spawn in and like, all right, you got like a 30-minute grace period. Like
Those are the best.
Yeah, you can fight, you can build a base, you can defend, you can be peaceful, make factions, whatever you want to do, but like all bets are off. And dude, we'd we'd all team up, and then we'd like
Stab each other in the
we'd be at
back.
school during the day, being like, "Oh, dude, you freaking suck! Like, I hate you!" Like,
Trash talking at school.
You get home
You
like
just better wait what I'm gonna do when
some
you
of
get
us played
home.
football, so like we'd get home from like our it was junior high. We'd get home from like our Thursday night game, and our nerd buddies who didn't play sports,
Oh
they would have
no.
raided your base and taken everything, and you didn't stand a chance.
War.
You always had that one buddy who had like 4 times the amount of time to spend on the game than you
And then
did.
he would always be
Yeah.
the one to take it too far.
Yeah, every time. You just be chilling at your base, and he shows up with diamond armor and a sword, and you're like, bro, I'm done.
That's honestly like those are the best.
Dude, it was so
memories.
much fun.
I'm like sitting here
So
thinking
much
about.
fun.
I'll never forget. We were playing this. Like I can picture the house and a couple of buddies, Lou, Steven, and Gabe. Somebody killed his dog, and we never looked
The
back.
mistake.
And we had to we took time off playing the game from each other because it got so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like not gruesome. That's the wrong word to say, but it was like coordinated attack. It
Yeah.
wasn't just like a straight up battle. It's like
Blowing
you
up
walk
everyone's
into your house.
Yeah.
You wood like a
Yep.
wood floor, but you don't see that wooden pressure
Yep.
plate. Whole thing goes up into flames.
Yeah. Every time.
I remember one time the biggest thing I ever did. This is a confession. I have two confessions to make. One of them's way worse than what I'm about to start with. But we were in a war, and I grinded quietly. They kept picking at me.
Yeah.
Like I'd have logs, and they would shave them down and stuff. Is that what it's called doing? Like when
Yeah,
you
I
can
think so.
take the axe and
left click with the axe.
yeah, they would do it. And I get so mad. I'm like, stop! I just did this. I grinded for weeks, and on my own, secretly, I got enough to build a wither skill. A wither.
Oh, you did.
I
it.
built in their basement.
Oh no.
That sucker blew out of
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
and destroyed everything, including my own house.
Yeah. Hey, but it
Because I
was
had
worth
dogs and stuff
it
in
though.
my
It
house.
was worth it though.
It found the dogs, blew everything up. That was the moment that world died.
I remember one time, me and my buddies, we tried to beat the Wither. We had our enchanted diamond armor and everything. And dude, I swear that thing's
Curb
harder.
stomped.
It's harder to beat than the Ender Dragon. You can't do anything.
It is. All right. So, what I used to do on Xbox 360, I don't know how it was for PS3. I only had a 360. But you used to be able to play with people. I played every game under the book: Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo. I even played Transformers: Fall of Cybertron, greatest game of all time, and all these things. But you can go back and see recently played players you recently played
Right.
with.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and dude, this just shows the innocence of the internet back then. I mean, we are not in this place anymore.
Mm-mm.
But I would go to recently played and see somebody's playing Minecraft, and I'd ask I'd message them like, "Hey man, we were just playing this game together. Can I join?" And they let me join, and I started building a house and all of that. And then I would go take all their worst, all their best stuff, put it in my inventory, and then leave and never come
No.
back.
Oh, that's diabolical. That is evil, bro. That's evil.
So you couldn't kick me, you couldn't kill me, and then take
Yeah.
it back. I just take all their diamonds, all their armor, and just leave. I would never come back.
That's diabolical.
And they'd be messaging me, blocked. I guess my parents are very thankful for it, but these people weren't. I guess that was my rebellious stage.
Yeah.
I never went out and got in trouble. I never went and did all that stuff. I never snuck out.
Yeah.
But that was my rebellious stage. That's what was getting out my bad side.
Yeah. Yeah. You were a troll.
I was a griefer.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had a
That's the
name.
word.
I was a griefer. And I used to watch, oh my gosh, I forgot the dude's name. I can picture his face right now. There was a guy I really looked up to as a YouTuber because he was just our age, at that time. He was a teenager, and he was in high school. Oh my gosh, I feel like his name started with a Z. If anybody watches this and you know what I'm talking about, please help me out in the comments. But started with a Z something, Zach something. He was a griefer, but he would do professional griefing where he would come on troll people, grief them, and then at the end he would have a team of mods who would help rebuild everything they did times infinity. And then he started going on servers. Servers would welcome him on, and he'd grief them. It's you're playing a faction server.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing all that, and then there's a guy flying around in creative. You think he's hacking? He just blows everything up, or puts would take say you put down 5 blocks of cobble, he'd be invisible, break them. You put it 5 and out, he'd break it again. But then at the end, it's kind of like in Practical Jokers. Then he would say hey, this is what I am. If you give me permission, I'll let your name be on there, or can I use this for my video? and in return, like the person who's playing that server, the server would partner with him and give them like a ton of XP, ton of money,
Yeah.
ton of all that. He did that, and I looked up to him. He was pretty cool. I tried to do it, except I didn't have any return, or I didn't have anything to give back.
Right.
What I did, and I left it there. I need to find this guy, but it was 100% my dark era of Minecraft. But that is probably one of my favorite times that I think about it. Like so
Yeah.
funny. Just like, and sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I'd start feeling bad, like actually enjoy
Yeah.
it and just play.
Yeah.
And then I would just leave, never come back. But like I didn't mess with them
Right.
and stuff. But it was like so easy. Like I'm not even. This is another confession, totally random. Me and my friend Ryan would do that on Clash of Clans too. We joined random clans and then be so deceitful. And like I said, I was 13. I was a deceitful
Yeah.
kid, I guess. But we would convince you to give us leader in your own clan.
Yeah.
And then we'd kick everyone out.
Yeah. I've seen that before.
And I'm like, I don't know. And it's honestly, I think looking back and like having taken a lot of classes studying like the human brain and then also being a teacher now and seeing these kids
Mhm.
at the age I was when I was doing that, I think a lot of it was just the idea like I kept getting away with it.
Yeah.
I think that's why I kept doing it. It's like, how far can I go before I'm stopped? And eventually I started messaging people, can I join your Minecraft? And it wouldn't let me. Stopped. And that was like that was the end of all my trolley
Yeah.
side. But it was like a weird period of time. But it was also so much fun. Just messing with people on Minecraft.
Yeah. Dude, I was never really a troll. Like I always
You were a good person.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Team player.
I was an ethical crafter. But no. I love to build. I love to build farms. I'd build houses, castles.
Would you ever go on creative and just build?
Never. Because I like the survival stuff. I like
like
having
the
to work
grind.
for what you have, you know?
I always
That's
have
why
like a balance.
Like I never really played creative.
I'll show you my creative world after this. I have like a couple survival worlds I've always grinded, and then I just have like this creative world where I kind of just like I've always had like I guess a decent imagination and stuff. I just kind of like dump it out. Sometimes like a therapy thing too. Like I built this little castle on this hill, and then I just randomly decided one day like I'm gonna build a bridge. Built a monstrous designed bridge to another mountain. Now I'm building a kingdom on that mountain, and the only way you can get there is to come through the entrance gate. Town.
Right.
I don't know. It's just cool.
I'm thinking we should build a kingdom in our
Survival.
yeah.
We need
to
like
pick,
design it like a old timey kingdom.
Yeah, well, we could pick like a biome to build it in.
Yeah.
Like on Zero's Realm, I started to build like a jungle kingdom. We
I've
could do,
always
like,
thought snow ones were pretty cool, even though they're annoying. But
Mhm.
like, dude, imagine like a blizzard.
dude,
You walk
The,
in, man. Like
the
a bike.
acacia wood is really cool.
Acacia is pretty.
Um,
There's so many good biomes.
yeah,
What's the best biome of all time? That's a hard question.
honestly,
It can be a preference too. A
you
preference
can
answer.
never go wrong with the plains biome.
You can't. It's undefeated.
So much room.
You got caves. You're gonna have some oak
Yeah.
trees.
Know what you want to build?
Normally,
Yeah.
it's surrounded by a lot of other things.
Right. The forest biome, like the oak forest, that's always great. Dark oak forest, mad underrated.
Those are pretty cool. I like the design of the leaves. How like
Yeah.
it's literally like a true dark forest almost.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
there's no glimpse of light like shining down. You know, because it's all like connected like a roof.
Right. And then like the jungle biome's cool.
Yeah,
It was like the
it's
first
not the same as it used to be though. I feel like it's not.
because it was the first like completely unique biome.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the day, you had like plains, the small mountains, whatever,
There used to not even be a birch
Desert.
biome.
and then you had the
Now
oak
there's birch
forest,
forest.
and then they added the jungle forest. You know, and it was like the jungle forest was the first, like because it had the ocelot and the vines and
Mhm.
the big trees.
Yeah.
But now there's so many different biomes that it's like not super unique like it used to be. You know,
It used to literally be plains. You had snow, and if you had snow, you had spruce.
Right.
Instant. You had
Right.
desert. And a forest, I guess. That's it.
Bro,
Like, but of oak wood and mixture of birch.
dude, you know I can't remember the name of the biome, but the newer spruce biome that has the foxes and stuff.
Yeah,
That would be a fun one to build a castle, like a kingdom in.
I agree. Did you ever find the mushroom one?
Mushroom Island? Yeah.
It's a rare thing.
Moo University? Yeah. Moo State? Pig U?
Did you know
Village
mobs
Tech.
don't spawn there?
On Mushroom Island? I did not know that.
I guess I could be wrong. I'm 99% sure I'm right. But
Yeah.
I had a buddy when we did a huge realm not too long ago, or a server. We We could not find him. And it's because he found a mushroom island and he lived there because no mobs would spawn. He wouldn't put torches out or anything.
Smart.
Unless I think I'm that crazy, I'll message him immediately after this podcast.
Yeah.
But like, he knows everything, so he definitely would give me an answer quick. But I really think he's right on that. Like, he was able to live there safely, and that's nice.
We love the mushrooms. Gotta love the mushrooms.
What's the worst mob?
The worst mob.
There's different
Oh.
answers. You immediately think creeper because the creeper can do the most damage, but a skeleton, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
them sons of guns.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you count a spider jockey?
Yeah,
Or does it count as two?
yeah, I would count as one because, I mean, I could see an argument if someone was like you count it as two,
Yeah.
but technically both of them can attack you at the same time.
Oh, bro. Skeleton at number 2. Baby zombies.
Oh,
The worst.
I can't hear him. I can't
Where
hear
is
him.
he? He comes through the little one hole. He just runs through there and gets you. You can't catch him. He's so fast. You can't even hit him.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. The baby zombies 1, skeleton 2. I would put 1. You could argue a silverfish, but like they're rare too, though.
Yeah.
But like if you get
Yeah.
infected by it, because one time I did some building around in a house near a dungeon because we found one.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of tunnels. Apparently, my stone connected to the stone that was connected from here all the way down to the thing, and my whole house got infected.
Oh, that was terrible.
And
It's like termites, but
I
worse.
found one, hit one, and a lot of random cobblestone blocks
Yeah.
that were connected
Your
on my
entire-
ceiling
Yeah.
just turned into it.
Yeah.
It was literally like termites. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Which I guess that's
That's
kind of their
crazy.
design.
Yeah.
You know, like a stone termite, because we have the wood termite. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Literally.
I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. The witches suck too.
Yeah, but you just don't see them as much.
They're like by themselves. They're not that bad. Like if you're playing hard and there's a bunch of mobs around and the
Oh,
witch
yeah.
hits you with the poison,
You're done.
yeah, you're in trouble.
Because it'll drop you down to like hard. Then you get shot by a skeleton. The pillagers are challenging.
Yeah, they're tough.
Like I avoid them unless I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, Minecraft has that balance. It's a
Mhm.
perfect balance. Like honestly, you could play on a hard difficulty and still set yourself up for it to be easy.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted the challenge on easy mode, you could have a challenge.
Right, you can make it hard. I
Tell me
always
different
like to play
things.
hard mode though.
You do?
Yeah, I like the challenge. I like
Is that
the
what we should do today?
heck yeah, dude. Hard mode, no cheats.
I like it.
Let's just go. Me and Zero tried to play like because I guess I guess it's what Bedrock is Xbox, right?
Yeah.
You can't do like an actual genuine hardcore mode.
I
So
guess not.
we played a hardcore world and it's like as soon as one of us died, we were like, dang it.
If you
Gotta
died,
restart.
would you restart? Or if he died, would you restart? Or would you just go
Well, it's
until
like-
you died?
We didn't want to play alone.
Oh,
So
that's
it
fair.
was like if one of us died, you know, it's kind of
Yeah. That makes sense.
we didn't last very long.
It's
We were trying to
hard.
figure out these mods we found because you know mods on Xbox are pretty new.
Yeah.
So we were looking at the mods trying to figure out like what we wanted to do, and it didn't last very long, not at all.
I'll show you after this my first YouTube video ever that I ever made. I'm 11 years old or 12 years old, and I'm recording with an old iPod Touch, my screen. And my whole argument is I want to prove to everyone, because in reality, I just wish I had PC Minecraft at that time. But instead, I was like, I'm going to prove to everybody why the Xbox 360 Minecraft is just as good as the PC. And at the time, I mean, in terms of like nostalgia, it wasn't. It was perfect.
Yeah,
But in terms of like, can't have mods, can't download maps, can't do all that, like you can't on PC. So I'll show it to you after, but it's cringy. I'll show it when I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'll have an episode where I show all my old videos that are covered out. So make sure to keep that in mind. But we're coming near the end. I feel like we've had a phenomenal episode.
Mhm.
And thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to come and be on this episode.
Dude.
Your birthday's coming up. I hope that this was a good little gift.
dude, it was a
I'm getting
blast.
to have this experience. It was so much fun. I want you to think, and this is something we're going to have on the podcast, a final remarks section where every episode I have my guest, and if it's just me, it'll be me. Like a final remark, like what's the last thing you want to leave those watching with? It could be about anything.
Oh man, I got so distracted talking that I completely forgot to even think about what I wanted to say for my final remark.
That could be your final
Yeah,
remark.
let that be my final remark.
My
that-
final remark is it was such a great
Yeah.
episode that I didn't even know what to
My
say.
final remark is that this podcast is so good that I forgot to have a final remark.
That's honestly, that's a final remark.
Let my final remark be like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe for sure. Well, Grayson, thank you so much for being on this episode, the
awesome.
first one of the XP Zone. Make sure, if you enjoyed this episode, to like and subscribe, like Grayson said, and turn on notifications so you don't miss an episode. We go bi-weekly. So next week there won't be an episode, but there will be the next week. Comment down below who you want to see next on the podcast. Tell me when you want Grayson to come back. We intend to have him back, but I will have him back a lot sooner if you guys want. We got a schedule, but I'm down to flex that schedule around. Meet the people's request. You know what I'm saying?
Man of the people.
Man of the people. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to tune in next episode. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.